Okay. Now let's talk to Nathan. Even though Nathan, I don't like you either, but hello.
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker, so you're gonna have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
Okay. I know who... Dr. Dekker? What?
Today, Doctor. Today, we will have fun. Other days, I've told you who it is. Today, you can work it out for yourself.
When have
Maybe
you
that'll
told
move
me?
things forward for me.
You've told me who it is before?
What are you trying to get me to say?
Have fun?
No.
Fine. Hypnotism? Okay, I spelled that wrong.
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker.
Who killed Dr.
So you're gonna have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
Hypnotism, duh.
I've heard you can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized. How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Dekker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't. I think I found one of the key words. I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back. I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them.
Oh. Why would you just be reading off planets? It's so weird. Like, even if you're watching this program, like, you're gonna call your kid up and it's like, alright, let me just list off the planets for you.
I don't think I know. I've got nothing.
Okay. Earth.
I don't want it to be triggered.
Saturn. Oh god. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Sorry, dude. I know you don't want me triggered. I did it anyway. Didn't mean to. You just got triggered. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me.
Question of...
Okay, yeah, see, that's not how you do things. Oh, that's so creepy. I can't. It's so creepy. You just got up and that's what you do when that happens? You just walk away? It just seems kind of silly, you know? And you're back. And welcome back. Hey, wasn't that fun? Alright. Alright. Sorry. You went into a trance.
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No. Don't say it. Write it down for me. And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you. That doesn't mean anything.
Sure, I'll write it. What was it? It's Saturn.
I can't tell you anything.
So you need to oh shit, you need to do that.
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No. Don't say it. Write it down for me. And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
Something you haven't been telling me?
You ask a lot of good questions, Doctor. But that one's a dud.
What haven't you? Haven't you? No, what's that? Do you feel?
The worst thing about my condition is that people think they're asking me something for the first time. I get asked the same thing over and over again. I've actually lost track of what I've already told you and what you're supposed to know. So what if the truck driver had the same combination of sleeping tablets and alcohol that Dr. Dekker had? That doesn't prove a thing.
Okay. Right. The key word.
I don't know.
What did I write? The Q word. What the fuck is it? What the fuck? Keep saying that. Keep doing that. Okay.
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No. Don't say it. Write it down for me. And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
What?
No. I don't think I know about. I'm at peace with Hannah now. I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
Nathan, clearly I'm taking notes.
That doesn't mean anything to me. Question after question after... His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it. Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
Oh my god. I think I saw that girl again, and like, I'm like, I can't. I was
trying to find his bloody paper spike to stop him using it in our sessions. I was just going to take it, but one of the other patients walked in on me. I had to improvise. I've got nothing. Claire Castleford. That's who's been writing the death threats on his prescription pad.
What?
I didn't really want to say, but I think people need to know now that it's gone missing.
I mean, it's not surprising.
Dr. Dekker told me it was Claire Castleford. He said he knew who the culprit was, but he thought it was more fun that they didn't know that he knew. Madness.
Okay. Yeah, but she's green, so it's not going to tell me anything, right? Yeah, see, I already talked about the death threats with her. So that probably won't do anything.
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it. Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
Cover their tracks, that's what I was gonna... Oh. What? Stop it with this stupid girl. She's dumb and she's stupid.
Things have been interesting. Thanks to Mariana. We went on a date. What sort of? She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up.
Oh, and you're still alive. Congratulations.
She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Mariana likes me?
I think both of your craziness cancel each other out. She might like you. I don't know.
I can't tell you anything about that.
The day moves forward?
We went on a date. What sort of? She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Mariana likes me? Thanks, Doctor. That's what I'm hoping.
Okay. What? I tell you, what is it?
It's about time travel.
Oh my god. What? Wait.
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
Okay.
The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her.
Ew. So how
Hannah
nice of
didn't
you.
die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed. Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity.
Oh,
Now they
God.
just think it's my careless driving that caused her death.
Well, there we go. There we go.
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it's my careless driving that caused her death. What are you trying to get me to say? I don't know anything about it.
No, either.
The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed. The doctor said she was...
Oh, really?
You ask a lot of good questions, Doctor. But that one's a dud. I haven't been lying. As far as everyone's concerned, she died in that car accident. Instantly.
Okay. Let's just switch over to Jaya. Okay. Hello.
I'm worried about you, Doctor.
No, I'm
seem
fine.
Quiet.
I'm good.
Well, it's just your fingerprints on the bottle. Maybe you touched it by accident? You didn't know him, did you?
No, I didn't know him.
Then why are your fingerprints on his vodka bottle? No, don't answer that. Oh, the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker, who hasn't it touched? I'm so worried.
I touched it accidentally.
Really? That... I'm worried about you, Doctor.
Why are you worried about me?
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
Do you think I'm going insane?
Who measures sanity or insanity? One man's philosopher is another man's fool. I'm keeping an eye on you. I won't let you go crazy.
Okay, I'm not crazy, definitely not crazy. Keeping an eye on me?
I don't...
Okay, great. Prescription pad.
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up.
Elin took the pad.
Your patients will always be a bother, but you're caring for people. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? In a few weeks' time, there'll be a whole new bunch of faces with a whole new bunch of quirks. Let's not have a whole new doctor, shall we?
Yes, I still do care.
I think you know what I'm going to say.
Nathan said that Claire wrote the death threats.
I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee. I hope that's how you like it.
Hey, what the fuck? Excuse you.
Should you be asking me that, Doctor? It doesn't matter anyway. It's not important here. I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee.
Wait. When I played that, it didn't have the part where it was like, oh, I hope that's the way you like it. Like, oh, that's so creepy. I don't like that. That didn't... Ugh.
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself.
What the fuck?
So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients. I think he wanted all of their powers.
But the powers aren't real.
If you believe in that sort of thing.
I don't. I don't believe in that sort of thing.
Because of what happened to my mother, I believe people could change the world with their minds. I think it's dangerous to have that ability, and I think that you and me, we're helping people rid themselves of these dangerous thoughts and a whole load of other issues at the same time. People pretend to believe, and they have a different agenda. They're the ones you need to watch out for. They have boundaries, and they are prepared to break them.
That was a really long thing to not have a follow-up for. Let me play this one.
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients. I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing. Any patient who presented with psychokinetic issues, they were his special patients. Towards the end, he began ignoring all the other cases. Most of the patients saw it as a curse, what they were experiencing, what they were unwittingly doing. Dr. Dekker saw it as an ability, a power to be harnessed and used for, well, God knows what he was going to use it all for. So we made them give in to it, and it consumed them, consumed all of them. Whether you believe any of that or not is your choice, but they did, which made them angry. And that's why I think he was murdered by a patient. No. For a grief counsellor, you're asking some pretty random questions. Suffice to say. That's not really... Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients. I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing. I once spoke to a patient here who claimed to be able to teach me how to get inside other people's dreams. But how would you know if that worked? Have you had any strange dreams lately, Doctor?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Are you stuck?
A lot of these aren't giving me any, like, follow-ups. And they are, but,
Don't
like,
become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody...
Dr. Dekker was using his patients?
I don't know anything.
Mariana can breathe underwater?
I've been reviewing your files. I know, I'm sorry, a bit naughty. But have you considered that Mariana may have murdered Dr. Dekker because of the money she owed him? She had most to gain. She got all the money if he died. And it makes most sense, doesn't it?
What about Claire?
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. No.
To that?
I think I'm okay with the
Why
grief
is it to
now.
that?
My mother died suddenly, and I think I was projecting Dr. Dekker's death to be about her. I know they're not related. My mother died suddenly, like Dr. Dekker. For her, though, it was different. She burst into flames.
Oh, okay.
I was 7. They said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa, but she doesn't smoke or drink. Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion.
Oh, that was spontaneous. I can't spell spontaneous. What is wrong with me?
My mother died suddenly, like Dr. Dekker. For her, though, it was different. She burst into flames. I was 7. They said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa, but she doesn't smoke or drink. Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion.
Spontaneous combustion?
According to Professor Alderby, people can will themselves to die. Some people will have heart attacks, some people will have strokes. Those who are truly despondent, they're the rare few that spontaneously combust.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if I believe in all of that.
Okay.
Are you stuck?
I could say she bothers me. She She doesn't bother me that much.
Why do I bother you? Do you think I killed Dr. Dekker? You need to look deeper into your other patients. I can forgive a lot of things, but being falsely accused of murder, well, that's going to blemish your CV.
I don't think you killed him.
I think you know what I'm going. According to Professor Alderby, people can will them. I don't know. It doesn't fill me with any sense of self-worth, if that helps.
Okay. Alright. Next time, I guess we are going to accuse somebody. Oh my god! I don't know. That's exciting. Well, first we might go through the people first and use our hints. Use as many hints as possible. And try to figure out who it could be.